What are your thoughts on spaghetti poodles?
What are spaghetti poodles?
You gotta Google it.
I don't. Okay, that's kind of confusing, but
I
spaghetti.
think you'll like spaghetti poodles.
I don't know how to spell spaghetti.
Google will figure it out.
Oh my gosh, spaghetti poodles. Oh, it's with an 8. Oh, what the? Wait, they're cute.
It's very grandma chic.
I love that.
My wife likes them.
Oh,
I wanted your
so cute.
wanted your opinion. I like them. I think they're kind of fun.
Aw.
It's fun to see one at an antique store.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is the Counterlounge podcast brought to you by Graphic Design COD. My name is Sean, everyone's favorite lab aide. And today I've got one of my favorite people, Theo, or is affectionately known as Theor.
Theor.
Theor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. This is very nerve-wracking, but you know what? We'll get through
It should be, we're in here alone. We don't have a crowd. Nobody's looking. Maybe nobody ever sees this. Who knows? But we're going to just do the best that we can.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about yourself a little bit? You can tell us whatever you want.
Okay.
How you got here, things like that.
How I got here. So I woke up.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna say I woke up. I woke up from my alarm. I drove here. Yeah, I didn't even dress or anything. Yeah, I just got here. I'm kidding.
So you just woke up this marvelous.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get to COD though? So you used to be in nursing.
Oh yeah, initially I'm an international student, so my first major or minor was nursing, and I enjoyed nursing. Not really. People there were intimidating, and it was very a scary environment to be in because everyone is so stressed, and I don't know, I didn't like it. Also, the reason why I moved to a different major was because I honestly I just didn't feel like it was for me as a nurse.
Well, you've done very well in the graphic design department.
Yeah.
I think eventually you became a student worker, which you are currently a student worker now.
No.
You graduated last year, but you're still taking some classes at COD.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. You get, you're working on some things.
Getting
Got
my
some
credits up.
things in the pipeline. But last year you won the identity contest.
Oh yeah, I did. I really pulled it off. The reason why I feel like I got chosen is because I actually listened to the critique that the professor wanted. So that might have helped boost my chances.
Well, yeah, one thing that I noticed because I was working with you, you're very thick-skinned. You don't take anything personal, and you're open to new ideas.
Oh yeah.
You were fine if you had to do I think I might have asked you hey, can you maybe try this, and then you try 4 different things.
Yeah.
I feel you really I think that your attention to detail is very good.
Yeah.
Would you say that that's a strong suit for you in graphic design?
I feel like it is a strong suit because most of the time people are way too personal with their stuff. Whenever they take critique, they take it to heart, even though it's not they're trying to help the person be better. So I just take it to be oh, they're trying to make it better, so let me just go do that because they're trying to actually help me. But yeah.
So so having graduated and having been through the program, what do you think are the hallmarks for you that really helped you kind of grow?
Sorry, I'm making faces.
Whoops.
Oopsie, the camera can see me. Yeah. What was the question?
Well, what were the big points for you in your graphic design in the College of DuPage graphic design program that really kind of helped you grow as a designer? Any teachers, any classes that kind of stuck out?
Yeah, initially I took graphic design as an elective, so I wasn't as familiar with everyone. But when I started taking graphic design 3 or afterwards, I became more open with people, and I started making friends, and I like the idea of having a bunch of friends. We get to bounce out ideas off of one another, and sometimes we get to copy our different styles.
Yeah, you kind of get in that once you get in that kind of community, and whether somebody's got similar ideas or different ideas, it's it's a good spot to be in, because we like to think of ourselves as a community of creatives.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand up so we can get the light on. Maybe.
Hello. There we go. The
So
lights.
that doesn't take too long to happen, I guess.
No.
But yeah, so getting you would say that like getting into a group or a in-person class, because you're a very in-person class person.
Yes, I live in person.
Yeah.
I cannot do online.
Which is interesting, because like I feel like Gen Z like grew up with computers and stuff. So you think, and this is just me spitballing, you think like people that grew up on computers, they might be more comfortable with computers and they'd rather do it online, which, either way, whatever works for you.
Yeah, but like the reason why I prefer in person is because like I grew up like in person classes. So like when COVID happened, like it was like a huge shift. Like I hated the fact that like I didn't get to see like the people.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get to just absorb like the atmosphere of like what a class is like.
Yeah. I think both like options are good, but I think that, like in person is nice because you just get instant feedback.
Yes.
Like you're not like waiting for someone to turn their screen on. Like, you got professors just kind of walking around. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, anything, whatever works for you, whatever is the best way to learn is, going to be different for everybody. But, luckily, I guess we got both of those options, because I kind of like both. Like for certain classes, like I had to take a drawing class online, which was fine. I enjoyed it. But I feel like, if I'm drawing, I can like peek over and look at what someone else is doing and be like, oh, that's how they do that, because you don't really see things until like critiques or like, things like that. So what do you think right now is like your biggest concern for like graphic design? Like, because you still like, even though you're kind of taking some game design classes, like ultimately, like you'd still would like to just be a graphic designer.
Yes,
essentially.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I think the big one's AI. But like, what do you think? Like, what's your big concern right now?
My biggest concern is just like companies not actually valuate. I don't know.
Valuing design.
Valuing design. Yeah. Like they don't care like about graphic designer because like they already have like graphic designers, and like those people are, I don't feel like they're gonna move up. They're just gonna stay where they're at. So like it's like a block for like the upcoming new graphic designers.
And so like with that, because there's a lot of talk wherever you read LinkedIn, which is terrible in my opinion, but there's a lot of talk about, the junior position is disappearing. And if there's not that kind of pipeline from whether it's school or whatever, like we always push school, obviously we're a school, but like if there's not that pipeline, like how do you get in, and like what do you think like you can do or anybody can do to kind of like set themselves apart going forward?
Oh, so what I'm trying to do is what you're trying to do is like branching out and like creating like my own business. So like I'm trying to push Fable. He's Fable.
We'll put an image on the screen of Fable.
Fable.
Shout you out.
I'm trying to make her into like a thing, like a Hello Kitty thing, where she's gonna be like merch and like video games. But like that's like in the far future.
Yeah.
Because, like I'm still like taking classes, and like it's gonna be like a lot of work to focus on her.
So do you think like because you're gonna go get a bachelor's degree? Do you think everything that you've done at COD, like it's prepared you enough for that?
Honestly, yes, it has. Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk bad about other places, but we always hear it all the time, like, oh, I went off to this place or that place and everything I needed to learn, I learned at COD, or, just anybody like getting that associate's degree. So it's again, not to downplay 4-year degree or anything, but it is pretty interesting because we do get people that just go out and work, right after the associate's degree. And there's people I've heard, I don't know them personally. I know Hillock does, but, like, they got their 2-year degree and they started their own business and they're doing just fine. So yeah, it's just interesting right now trying to find a path to, kind of what everybody, like what you're comfortable with. Like everybody wants to kind of do this full time, I guess. I don't think anybody wants to really come here and try to do it half, part time.
Yeah, no.
So, but it's interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, yeah.
What would you tell like an upcoming student that's like, a little worried about AI? I mean, I guess that's kind of a similar question, but, You know, like what somebody they're like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sign up for this program. Like, what advice would you give them?
I don't want to be like pro AI. I was gonna say like embrace AI, but no, I'm kidding. You're gonna like use your own brain, like use your own ideas, because like that'll make you stand out more over AI. Because like most AI stuff, like they're really good, but like you'll know it's AI because of like the way that the computer thinks. Like you can't take what an artist thinks from like what a computer thinks. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
I think like I don't know. I never think like the final product should be AI,
no.
but I think I think that still though like AI doesn't know nuance. Like
No.
humans know nuance and they know these like little weird nooks and crannies to go find and pull something interesting out of, you know. So if you're not teaching AI nuance, then I think like it's gonna be what they call, slop,
Yeah.
whatever. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Like I think, you know, I'm team bubble. I think it's gonna burst.
It
I
will.
don't know.
It will.
I think it's gonna burst. They're putting too much money into it for it to like even do mildly interesting things.
I feel like they're already like going downhill from like what happened with like ChatGPT,
Mm-hmm.
like anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also another advice I want to give out to like the upcoming students: save your stuff. Always save it.
Save it.
Always
Save it.
save it.
Get
Even
it.
if like you don't have like a backup, like just keep saving it. Like download, like have a Google Drive, like save your stuff there.
Command S
Command
all the
S.
time.
Yes.
So the one thing, and I don't mean to be a Google shill because I don't make money from Google,
Gasp.
but I have a paid Google account and like I have everything I have from freshman year before when I was just messing around in Illustrator. I have everything like I've ever done essentially since like 2012 or something.
wow.
Because I got like 2 terabytes on Google Drive and everything syncs and it's nice. And it's like, I don't know why people don't do that. But even so, like just getting a good hard drive, which might even be harder now because I think there's some weird thing going on with hard drives. But like, yeah, definitely back up your stuff. Command S is your friend.
It is. It really is. Oh my gosh.
Especially when you get to be dealing with mock-ups, Photoshop mock-ups that are like 100 megabytes. They're going to take up all your space.
They're all 1 gig. They're all gigabytes.
What do you think your favorite class was?
My favorite class? Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, because I really enjoyed Graphic Design 3. That was fun, but like typography was memorable for me because like it's either typography or UX. Like because I took double 2 classes with Amy Decker, and it was fun. It was a fun experience. Like I learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
It was like really fun. But with Graphic Design 3, like I actually like connected with a lot of people, and like we got to collaborate more. Not the way we collaborated with like GD4. Like GD4 is like we're in groups. That was fun. Interesting, fun. But yeah.
Well, with Graphic Design 4, working with real clients, and then you're working as if you're a design house, a firm. How do you feel about that? Was that a difficult experience?
Honestly, it was fun, but it wasn't as difficult because like I feel like I made it difficult for Mike because like I wish I cared, but I didn't. I pushed it aside. If I like pulled my weight more, like I feel like we could have like expanded, like we could have been better as a group.
What clients did you have if it's not sensitive information?
Oh, I don't know if it's sensitive, but we had the COD International service. I don't know if it's service. but,
International
like,
Hall?
Yeah, we got to create like the mural, not mural, the little picture
Posters.
frame. Yeah, little posters. We got to make 12 posters of a bunch of countries with birds.
So you had that one. What was your other one?
The other one was Mind of Design. We were tasked to create like a
okay.
little
Yeah, I
logo
remember.
for them.
Yeah.
I wish I tried for that one.
And then you had a really cool project. It's something that we do every year. It's the theater poster.
Oh my!
Yours was really nice.
I love the theater
Yeah.
poster. That was
There was a lot of good ones. You had a good one.
everyone did really well. Like they really tried, and I'm like, oh, that's like that year was like everyone's competing with each other.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
it's nice when you have like, especially with that project, because there's like intellectual property involved.
Yeah.
So like, and I love Alice in Wonderland. So
Mhm.
like, that was just cool to see everybody's work and like their takes on it. So that was really cool.
Yeah, it was really fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have, so you mentioned Amy Decker's classes. Would that be your favorite professor? Or do you not want to go down that road?
I'm okay.
You're okay? You don't want to do it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to say like
Stay neutral. That's fair.
I
That's
like
fine.
all the professors.
Yeah, I think like that's another thing too, and I'm not even trying to be cheesy. It's just like we've got people that care here, which is really nice, you
Yeah,
know.
I love
And
that.
it's almost annoying because
No.
like because me I'm a little stubborn,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, why do you care about that?
Yeah.
Please stop. But you know, overall, like it always comes from a place of like, you know, it's good natured. It's like it's nice, you know, because I feel like I don't know, I can't speak to I can, because I've been to all kinds of universities at this point, and like I even tried connecting with other professors at like the big private art school that will remain nameless that I went to. Try to like, you know, not be a, you know, brown noser, but tried to like reach out and be like, hey, and they just never emailed me back.
Oh.
Never. I was asking for like a resubmission too once, a different time. Email them, never emailed me back, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Thanks for nothing. So yeah, I mean, I think it's really nice, like the community that we do have, you know, and Graphic Design 4, portfolio seminar.
Ooh, portfolio seminar.
It's such a fun time of year. It's stressful,
Yeah.
but it's really nice to see everything come together, because professors are like, oh, I don't know about this here. I don't know about this work. And I think they just do that just to like make themselves look better, because the work always looks great at the end.
It really does. Like I feel like I'm looking forward to this like portfolio like year. Like
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's gonna do well.
Yeah, I learned my lesson being here. Whenever I hear that, oh, no, I don't know about the work, it's like, yeah, they're just saying that because they know it's going to look good in the end.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see everything come together. So, but I have, this is kind of a personal question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but I feel like if you don't answer it, you're answering it anyways.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's not that personal. So we have a lot of geese out here. How many geese do you think you could take down if you had to, in order to get to your car from like the Mac door?
Ooh.
And these are Canadian geese. These geeses, they're honking.
Do I have a weapon or can I use my backpack?
You got whatever you have on a day that you go to school.
So my Owala.
There you go.
I feel like I can take down a whole flock.
A flock?
Just my Owala.
What about like, so what would that be, like 10, 20?
12?
Think you could
Yeah,
do 12?
like a dozen. Yeah.
We're not.
But
We're
if
not,
they have kids, no.
we're not. Yeah.
No.
You know, we're not advocating violence against geese, but
no.
they get a little chirpy. They get a little honky.
They do.
I don't know if that's a bad word, but
They honky.
they're honking out there,
They do.
and they leave a big mess.
Yeah.
So,
Ugh.
what's your final thoughts on graphic design at COD? Anything for the next upcoming class, the next portfolio class, the next student, whoever. What's your final piece of advice?
Ooh. Always try for the best. I think that's one of my advice. Like because, yeah, I tried bettering my portfolio for like, just in general.
Yeah.
Just like, and like it never ends. I don't think so. Like the
process. The process never ends. It's like, you know, like Gotham said, like your portfolio is always going to be like under construction essentially.
Yes.
It's always going to be, you know, you should always be adding to it and fixing it and doing things like that. That can be the most frustrating thing, but I think ultimately though, it's rewarding that when you have a nice project or a project that wasn't so good and it's reworked and finally get across the finish line and it's mocked up. But yeah, I think that's about all the time we have for today at the Graphic Design COD Counterlounge podcast. Everybody needs to follow us everywhere. I think we're on Behance, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok now. We're working on all of these things. We're gonna do a lot of things hopefully with this media stuff coming up, and hope to see you around. Thank you, Theo.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Bye, everyone.